All right, so today we're going to set up a mold for the silicone work that we're going to do later. We're going to use this AirDryClay right here, and we're going to make the outline of a deltoid muscle. All right, so we're going to make it in two parts. We're going to make the mold for the outside. Let's see, so this is the AirDryClay right here. I need to open it up. There we go. Like that. I'm going to take a chunk out like this. And I'm going to take another chunk out as well, because we're going to do sort of the outside mold and the inside mold. Wrap it up because you want to keep it nice and moist so it doesn't dry out. So I'm going to put it back in that bag. If I can squeeze it back in. All right. Put that aside for right now. Put it all in the Ziploc bag. That goes there. That goes in there, right into the Ziploc bag, so it doesn't dry out. Because it's AirDryClay, it dries in the air. All right, here we go. So I have 2 bits of clay. I'm going to start out by rolling this one, heating it up with my hands. And we're going to form it out. And this is going to be the part for the muscle. Okay, so I'm just squeezing it out like that. And I want to make it into a triangle form. It doesn't have to be exact. Just something like that, roughly triangular. Give it nice edges because you're going to put silicone, or you're going to use it to block out silicone in your silicone mold later on. Okay, like that. Right, so you can see that. Something like that. Okay, so it looks like a little boat or an ashtray, depending on how you want to think about it. All right, so we put off that to the side. Then we've got this one right here. This is going to be the bigger one. And so I gotta knead it like you were baking some bread or a bun or something like that. But you want to warm it up. Like this. All right. And what this is going to be the shape that we're going to make to put the skin colored, and that can be all sorts of different colors, skin colored silicone that will represent sort of the fatty tissue, the skin and the fatty tissue, right on top of the deltoid that's on the top of your arm. So it has to be bigger. All right. So you can see it's a little bit bigger right there. You can sort of see that. Okay. A little bit bigger. So you got to make a wall. Got to make a wall. Smooth that out. Again, you want to kind of make it triangular because the deltoid muscle is kind of triangular. I'm just forming it out like that. And everyone will make one that's a little bit different, and that's okay. And it's a little loose, a little soft right now. Yeah, it does look like an ashtray that your 6-year-old would make for you in art class. That's good. All right. There we go. Practice. Probably do a better job than me, but the idea is that one will be able to fit inside of the other afterwards. Okay, but they have to both dry, so they have to be solid later on. So you got to let this dry out separately so they don't stick to each other. And you just want to make sure that those walls are nice and vertical if you can make them so that they'll be able to hold in the silicone when we pour it in later. Okay. Like that, more or less. Voila. 2 works of art. Look at that. That's awesome. So what we're going to do later is we are going to, once it's dry, so it takes a little while, maybe a day, maybe 2 days to dry, and then you'll pour the silicone into this one. Then you'll put that one inside to give it a little bit of a divot to be able to pour in the muscle version of the silicone afterwards. All right, enjoy.